Mina, konnichiwa. Uh, Genki desu ka? Well, you already know who I am, but I'm gonna say it anyway. 私はヘルクガーディアンです. I don't know why my brain decided to just give out on me just now. Okay, so roughly 2 days ago, I was talking in one of my YouTubers' friends' servers, and well, technically, this wasn't aimed at me, but it was aimed at someone who had just joined. So I probably mentioned the name Tulkas on my channel once before, but he is in a group of about maybe 4 people who co-run a gaming channel called Button Mash, I believe. They stream every Thursday, I believe, also. Tulkas is a very strange person, so I need to, I feel like I need to, get that out there first, so that there is some context to what I'm about to do. So, I saw something in the chat a couple of days ago, and I was, well, you will see the editing afterwards. So, yes, I told him that I would not, I wanted to record my reaction to actually clicking on the link and seeing what it's all about. So this is what I'm going to do right now. For whatever reason, it isn't picking up my Discord, but that's fine. I'm just gonna click it. And well, technically, I so there are 20 pages of this. Alright, so I'm gonna read the things on screen. Why is Ferex most likely to be grumpy? Bleeding? She finds Tulkas' antics annoying, she finds Tulkas' antics tiresome, or she finds Tulkas' antics irksome. Okay, well this one is... Wow, okay. Possibly. I mean, that could have gone either way, honestly. I'm human and everybody else is human. They're going to be annoying at some point, but like, okay. How would Ferrex react being asked, what if all the women were turned upside down? This... Alright, so I do have... I do have a personal relationship with this guy, by the way, and he asks some really strange questions. And if I'm remembering this correctly, I responded with this: "You're being irrelevant." So let's see if I'm right. Nope, I'm not right. All right. Okay, let's see. If Tulkas attempted to seduce Ferrex, how would she react to his advances? Okay, for starters, how was anybody else supposed to respond, answer these questions? I mean, I'm doing badly enough. Gleeful acceptance, a baleful glare followed by silence everlasting, a firm, if somewhat reluctant refusal, or a shout of undisguised contempt. He does have this weird thing where he does in fact try to do that, but like, I don't remember what, let me see. Nope. Okay then. This one should be fairly obvious, but then again, am I? Question mark. Good. On which island does Ferex reside? How do you even pronounce this word? Caicos? Psychos? I'm not sure. Tulkas, Trinidad, Wallis, Tobago, or Futuna? Futuna. Okay, never mind. I don't know how to pronounce these words. I have never seen these before. These words before, but yes, I do reside on Trinidad. Did it come back around to this, or nope, I misread that one. I am sorry. After which celestial body does Ferex take her name? Moon, planet, star, or constellation? For those, this is I don't know how many of you actually know the answer to this one, because I'm fairly certain I did tell him this, but planets is the correct one for this. Ferex is actually the name of a planet that I made up myself. Upon which of her fingers does Ferex habitually suckle? Her thumb, her index finger, her middle finger, her ring finger, or her pinky pie pinky? Okay, I don't think I mentioned which finger I suck in the video I was telling you all that I might possibly have autism, and I was telling you guys about the weird things that I was doing. But it's the middle finger of my right hand, so. Why was Ferex reluctant to go on an adventure to Tobago? How is anybody supposed to know this? It costs money, they dislike Trinidadians, they would be jealous of her cuteness, she doesn't need an adventure, all answers are correct. Tobagonians actually dislike Trinidadians. I'm not sure how true that is to how many of them, but when I was... oh gosh, this is... technically all of these are right. Let me see if I click this one, if it would all be correct. Yes! By the way, that whole jealous of her cuteness thing is entirely Tulkas' idea. Where does Ferex spend most of her days? Her bed, standing astride the gap like the Colossus of Rhodes, gazing off the shore towards Venezuela. That's not how to spell Venezuela, but okay. West Philadelphia. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Tulkas is unusually fascinated with the idea that the walls of my house don't go all the way up to the roof. There's actually a gap between the ceiling and the top of the wall so that air can get out, because it's a Caribbean house. So I don't know between these two which one he would make the correct answer. However, I can't stand on top of the gap because that would mean that I would have to be on the roof, and I can't get to the roof, and I spend most of my days on my bed. Anyway, so yes. Alright. Who is the only man Ferex has ever truly loved? Is that his last name? Okay. Tulkas, British Columbia, I Invented Chill, or the Lord Jeebus. Oh gosh. I'm not going to talk about that one. What is Ferex's stated reason for choosing never to marry? Huh. I'm just reading the question and looking away from the screen to think about it, but there are several reasons, and it's all kind of complicated, and the only person who actually truly knows this, well, technically there are two people who truly know it, and when I told the second one, he kind of lost his mind for the second time, because the first time he lost his mind was when I told him how old I was. Technically he asked, and I said I was 25, and he is like, no, you're 16 or 18, and I'm like, nope, I'm 25, and he's like, no, and well, you get the idea. Okay. She holds marriage to be an outdated and needlessly restrictive social construct. She wants to become a nun. Jesus never married. How could she be worthy of attaining what he did not? She is already in a committed relationship with Jesus. An invented chill shattered her heart into a million pieces, and she can never love another man again. She is worried that any potential husband will turn out to be a naughty boy, or all answers are correct. Wanting to become a nun is entirely Tulkas' idea. I don't know what's correct in this. I don't know what's correct here. But all I know is this one and this one ain't right. I just feel like humans are not what's the word I'm looking for here? They are prone to doing things that they shouldn't, and that means me. I'm prone to doing things that I shouldn't. So, I don't know which one is. So not to be naughty, but you know what? I'm just gonna click one and by the way, this one is completely wrong. I do believe that marriage, it needs to exist. Otherwise, there would be no legal consequence for going around sleeping wherever you like and getting all the bunch of STDs and all that nonsense. I'm gonna go with potential husband who turned out to be a naughty boy. Oh my god. Tulkas, why have you done this? Through which strange lander did Ferex come into our lives? Okay, so if I remember correctly, Tulkas refers to anyone who doesn't live in his country as a strange lander, I believe. So the answer to this is actually Modi operandus, because I went to his I met Tulkas and practically all of these people on his Discord. I don't remember how I got there, but yeah, that's correct. What is Ferrex's favorite video game of all time? Genshin Impact, a Total War Saga Troy, oh my gosh, Temtem, or Pokemon Go to the Polls? This is a game I see them do a lot on their channel when I used to watch, I mean. But yeah, so far this is the only one. And it doesn't have to be favorite game of all time. There are lots of games that I would consider to be my favorite, but of all time, I mean, time moves on, you know? I didn't know Genshin Impact at some point, so whatever. What does Ferex do when she wants to make Tulkas happy? She bursts into song, she boops his nose, she pats his head, or she gives him words of affection. I don't believe I ever sung to him. So, is this a hint, Tulkas? Huh? Pats. Yes! Yes, I remember him reacting very happily to patting his head. Okay. What pets does Ferex have? Dogs, cats, a baby sister, whatever insects sneak through the gap. I don't have a baby sister. I have a younger sister. She's only 2 years younger than me, so that means she's 24 now. So it's not exactly a baby. So cats. No. We don't have dogs anymore. They're all died. Both of them are dead. We have more cats in the house, and I know what to deal with. What is Ferex's religion? What on earth is Keplism? And what? Pastafarianism? I know what Rastafarianism is. But what the heck is Pastafarianism? And how do I know to pronounce that word? Yes, I'm Christian. Although, I did mention that once before. What iconic architectural feature does Ferex's abode possessed. Hot tub, sauna, balcony, a gap. Yes. How old is Ferrex? Ancient and wise, and normal age or youthful? I don't know what I should pick here because again, I need to try thinking about this from his perspective. I'm gonna go with ancient and wise. Yes, I knew it. Tulkas, please. I am not ancient and wise. All right. What was Ferrex's stated reason for being unwilling to go on a Trinidad adventure with Tulkas? It would be taxing on her feet. She's suspicious of his motives. She just plain doesn't want to go. She is concerned about meeting an internet person IRL. All answers are correct. All answers are correct. Nope, all answers are correct. I just don't want to do it. I mean, technically, I had never gone hiking before until my church was like, we're gonna go on a hike. And for those people who don't want to go on a hike, there's a beach next door, and I wanted to go on the hike. It was fun. It wasn't as taxing on my body as I thought it would. I mean, yes, my legs were hurting like crazy afterwards. But that was to be expected after running, climbing up and down those rocks. Well, climbing is kind of a hard word, more like stepping high and low. And at the end, there was in fact a river that we got into and swam around in for a bit. I can't swim, so I stayed kind of close to the edge. But you get the idea. That was before the pandemic hit, by the way. And I believe that was the first and only hiking trip we ever had with our church. Kind of sad. I really liked the hike, though. That was fun. Alright, so, I did this. And I specifically made this video for Tulkas. No, I did not love I Invented Chill, so don't think about it. In fact, I don't think I ever, like, truly loved a guy before. Like, like, to the point where I would know in my heart that it was love. It's just all been a bunch of crushes here and there. And, feelings can fade. And so they did. Anyway, I apparently did fairly terribly. I didn't get like half. But then again, this is Tulkas we're talking about. It's kind of hard to predict him. The facts that were set in stone were set in stone. The other ones, Tulkas, please. You heard my thought processes. Please come and fix this. So that will be the end of this one for me. I gotta go edit this now because I only need a little bit of editing for this. 18 minutes. Alright, so none of you need to come do this, okay? So sayonara.